Hello, everyone. Welcome to a bonus segment of the Brothers Take. I'm Kris. I'm joined by my brother, Eric.
Hello.
And we are going to be giving our thoughts on the official reveal of the next Mortal Kombat game. The rumors and the
Oh
theories are
yeah.
true. In the teasers, it was going to go to 12, and then it skipped and went straight to 1. And people are like, does that mean it's called Mortal Kombat 1? It's official. Mortal Kombat 1, and it is releasing. I knew it was coming this year because remember we were talking about it. I said
Yeah.
that's coming this year, earlier than I thought though, because I actually thought it'd be like November,
Very early.
October,
Very early. It's very ready.
September 19th. We're
Mm.
getting the next Mortal Kombat game. What
Mortal
did you
One
think?
Combat.
Mortal One Combat. What did you think of the trailer, the reveal, and then we could take it from there if we have any theories or things like that. But yeah, what did you think?
It's very rare the trailers are like make me go, I'm gonna pre-order that. Right? Get
Wow,
me excited. This is a teaser trailer, and I was like, yeah, I want to pre-order this. It's probably gonna be like Mortal Kombat 11.
I get you. Right?
Remember that
Yeah,
story trailer dropped, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pre-order this. Best thing ever. And
yeah,
it was fine. It was okay. It was fun to play. Like it's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
like that. But I was so pumped. It was such a good teaser because you have those times when people see a teaser trailer and they're like take Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens, and everyone's like breaking it down. They were looking at all the designs and they were all blown away by it. And I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
it was fine. Like I didn't understand what the big hype was about, other than it being Star Wars. I was like that with this trailer. I was seeing all this stuff, but I was like, oh my god, there's that. Oh my god, I was fucking losing it as this trailer was unfolding. It's like this was a way better teaser trailer or announcement trailer than the announcement trailer for Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, I agree 100% because I
Yeah.
remember like the visuals and everything in Mortal Kombat 11 were awesome, but I hated the music they put over it.
Oh, it was
Like, do you
awful.
remember? And that's nothing against like hip hop music or anything like that. I actually quite like a lot of rap music, but it just did not go with. I thought it was such a bad pairing, and even the style of rap that it was just did not go with the
Yeah, well, it was
brutality of
quite.
the combat on screen.
Yeah, it was quite a slow mumble rap with very quick, visceral
Yeah,
combat. And I remember
and
there's a point in that trailer where they stop the music and all you hear is the hitting. And I was like,
yes.
that's a way better moment in that trailer. But anyway,
Whereas this was a far more cinematic, story driven. I
hmm,
like I mean we were saying it ourselves and we were speculating. Like I like that it is a continuation
hmm,
of Mortal Kombat 11, but also it seems like it could be a jumping on point for new players.
yes,
Like it's a restart, it's a refresh. What did you think of why do you think of it actually being called Mortal Kombat 1?
um, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I think they could have had like a subtitle, like Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon.
Right.
I'm not saying use those names, but I'm saying that they could have used
Yeah, like
a
Mortal
sub.
Kombat New Era or New Dawn or just
Right, yeah, yeah,
Mortal
something.
Kombat Rebirth, whatever.
Yes, so something just to
Yeah,
kind of
I get you.
it's just so it's not confusing because you have Mortal Kombat, which is the first one, then you have Mortal Kombat, the ninth one, and then you have Mortal Kombat 1, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like almost like the Xbox naming their consoles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear
Confusing as
you.
hell.
I think I yeah, it's not the best name ever. I
No.
don't kind of mind it for this one. I think it's kind of bold, and no one was when everyone was talking about, oh, there's another Mortal Kombat being made instead of Injustice 3 as Mortal Kombat 12.
Hmm.
Nobody expected that this was the title, right? So it definitely like they only started talking about Mortal Kombat 1 when that teaser happened, which
Right,
basically
yeah.
told us visually what
Yeah.
the name was anyway. So I like it's very surprising. It's very left field. I kind of like some of the direction what NetherRealm are going because when everyone is like, "Oh, well, the next game they're doing is Injustice 3, obviously, because that's the pattern they do: Mortal
Mhm.
Kombat, Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Injustice." And then they went, "Nope, we're making another Mortal Kombat game." And it's like, "All right, well, it's going to be Mortal Kombat 12." No, it's Mortal Kombat 1. It's like, oh, like I kind of like that they're throwing us curveballs. The only thing that'll bother me is if when they get around to, but this is way down the line, we don't have to think about it now. But when they make the next one, will they call it Mortal Kombat 2? That to me
Right.
will be, or Mortal Kombat 3, like, because then there will be, like, there is no other game called technically Mortal Kombat 1. So
No.
it's actually okay. But if they yeah, I'd start getting a bit like, oh, come on, now it's confusing. Like, what's Mortal Kombat 2? Anyway.
Yeah.
But some cool shit in this trailer, right? And it's only a cinematic trailer,
It's only a cinematic trailer.
but
But the cinematics are beautiful. The color tones were gorgeous.
I love the artwork.
The artwork was so good.
Yeah, I love the cover art. I think it's awesome. I am curious who the big bad is because like obviously Shang Tsung walked out, and I was like, okay, right. We were kind of talking about that. Maybe now I don't think it is like an alternate dimension Shang Tsung. I think it is just the Shang Tsung of this universe. Liu Kang has clearly given people choice, and maybe doing so was a bad idea.
Yeah,
people, you know.
Because we were talking about how, like, if you're following Liu Kang being the fire god, the creator of all things, how is Mortal Kombat going to be there? Because why would Liu Kang make evil people? But then it actually works so well with Liu Kang's character. After finding out in Mortal Kombat 11 that everything that they ever do is orchestrated by Kronika, that he's now decided to give them free choice. And now it's choice that's making the Mortal Kombat. It's choice that's making the violence.
Yeah,
it's like that's really cool.
I like it too. I like that he's like, I've given you a warm canvas, you know, this new fresh start. I'm giving everyone a chance, and I'm hoping you make the right choice, basically. And I'm wondering, they really focused on that. I'm wondering, obviously, this is still only an announcement. We need to see more in terms of like what gameplay will be. How are they going to tell the story? I still think there's going to be a conquest mode, but we'll see how they're going to tell the story.
The fact that he kept, like, the first time he mentioned choice, I was like, holy shit, is this a choice-based game?
Like an RPG?
Kind of when what you choose is now going to determine the path of your story. Kind of like with Injustice 2, the way at the end you were able to choose Batman or Superman. Multiple times during the fight, you were able to choose who to play as. And in Mortal Kombat 11, they did the same, where again, at the end of Aftermath, you were able to choose between Liu Kang and Shang Tsung. Now, the nice thing about this game, what it looks like, is that you don't need to play Aftermath to understand.
No, they'll fill you in on what the context of it, I think,
But so I think they're taking that further now, in that depending on what you're going to do, depending on what you choose, is going to depend on how the story unfolds. Is Melina going to betray Katana or stay loyal to her? You know, like
that's another thing. Every character was shown in pairs. So is there a tag team mode in this game, and is it a big component of the game?
That would be cool. That'd be interesting.
Everyone was in a duo. You know, and it kept saying like you could be enemies or allies.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So to me, that suggests that there's a huge tag mode component to this game, and it's not just a little side thing. That maybe it's like an actual, really fleshed out tag team battle, which would be kind of cool. Because I think the last time Mortal Kombat had like tag team was Mortal Kombat 9, and it was just sort of a little mode.
Yeah, it was a game mode. You picked your team, and you just kept climbing up the ladder with your team. Yeah.
So, really interested in Mortal Raiden.
The first character we saw was Mortal Raiden.
Because I wasn't sure if they were even going to do Raiden at all, actually.
I didn't realize it was Raiden until I saw Kung Lao.
Right, because at first I was like, oh, it's Kung Lao. And then you see Kung Lao and you go, no, that's clearly Kung Lao. And you start looking at the two hats and you go, no, it's definitely Raiden.
Yeah, and his clothes as well is more reminiscent of Raiden as well. So it's like, that's
Raiden
cool.
and Kung Lao are now the two Shaolin monk warriors. With Liu Kang being the god protector.
Which
it's a cool reversal of roles.
I'm then assuming that Raiden is going to be chosen as the Elder God champion.
Yeah, well, it showed him first, right?
Yeah, and then the choice is Kung Lao going to like that or not, considering in the old world Kung Lao kind of always resented that Liu Kang was the Elder God champion.
Oh, possibly, yeah. Who do we think is the big bad? Because like I know it showed Shang Tsung walk out, and then in that moment I was like, okay, so Shang Tsung is the evil one. But then he's a pre-order bonus for the game.
Right, so
that suggests like he's not the bad guy then. Like he's not the final boss. He's a bad guy. He's in the story, but...
Yes, he's the Shao Kahn of this. You know, Shao Kahn, Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, right. So Shao Kahn was the pre-order in Mortal Kombat 11, and he was a big bad, but not the big bad.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Onaga.
I would love it to be Onaga, because I'm thinking like if it's a fresh start and things may have played out differently now, and it'd be kind of cool to see where all the characters are at.
Mm.
in terms of like and reinterpretations of the characters. I think it would be really cool if Onaga is still Emperor of Outworld
Mm.
and Shao Kahn is actually a playable character in the roster and he is below Onaga, but he is plotting his takeover.
Yeah.
And
You know what would
so
be
he has more of like a Kotal Khan role.
yeah,
But I have a feeling Shao Kahn is the boss.
because Mortal Kombat 1 again, to kind of
Yeah, I have a feeling it'll be Shao Kahn is the boss again. Shang Tsung was sent here as his servant. You know,
I think it'd
the
be
inevitable
really
roles.
yeah, but I think it'd be really cool if Shang Tsung whispered sweet nothings into Shao Kahn's ear to overthrow Naga.
Yeah, I think it'd be really sick if Shang Tsung was manipulating people and that he, while he might not be like the boss character within the story, he is
Because he's kind
manipulating, right?
as the series has progressed, he's almost become the ocelot of the
Well, he's the OG antagonist, really. Like I
mm,
know he was serving Shao Kahn, but in the first ever Mortal Kombat, Shang Tsung was the final boss. Like he was
yeah,
the, and there's a reason why every time they like do a reboot movie, that Shang Tsung is the main villain in it. Like he
mm,
is, and he's Liu Kang's arch enemy. Like despite
yeah.
Shao Kahn's great power, like Shang Tsung is sort of the
And then
mainstay antagonist. You would never do a version where Shang Tsung is a good guy.
no,
No,
because even in
no.
Aftermath when he joined the Allies, he had his own
He had a
malicious
scheme, yeah, and yeah,
and
yeah.
and
He's
then when
always a villain, right?
it came to all the original heroes dying,
Yeah.
it was no while Quan Chi helped him, it was still Shang Tsung. It was Shang Tsung and Quan Chi made the Deadly Alliance and killed all the. So yeah, Shang Tsung is this kind of pivotal overarching character that's just kind of always played an important role in Mortal Kombat. So it'd be nice to see him get that.
Because of
So
this restart as well, I take it that Sub Zero is Bihan.
probably, yeah,
We're back to Bihan, I'd say. It's not, I can't remember, is it Kuei Lang or something like that? Is the younger Sub Zero?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I take it we're back to Bihan, which makes me think if that's true, it means that Noob would not be playable.
No, so
He would
Noob
not
would
be in the
not be around.
roster because he's not
Now
around
they
yet.
might do a thing where Kuai Liang dies and becomes Noob.
See, that's the exciting thing about this is I
Mm.
I, I kind of hope because they're swapping roles in terms of Liu Kang is now a god and Raiden is now mortal. I'm looking at going definitely play with other characters too. Swap some of them around, change some of them up. Obviously, you have to keep some things intact. Like Scorpion has to be still of the Shira Ryu.
Mm.
Maybe he hasn't died and gone to the Nether Realm. So does that change his abilities? Like maybe he doesn't have fire abilities, so now he has more ninja attacks and shit. I don't
Mm.
know. I'm only throwing shit out here again.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that, yeah,
who would
that's why
you?
I'm so excited about this because it's just like I don't know what they're gonna do, and it's just like so cool.
Yeah,
And they showed like Adania. So Katana is the empress, I suppose, or the leader of Adania, and you see that, and it's like
perhaps
I'm like that's so or Outworld
or
maybe,
Outworld. Yeah, we don't
but
know where. Yeah,
we
where
don't know
exactly it
where she
was.
is. But I was like, if it, I would love it to be Adania because it's the only one I know of where you get to go to Adania is Deception.
I believe you do so in Armageddon as well. But yeah, I think now we got to be like traversing the realms again
Hmm.
and
Conquest
seeing what
Realms.
the difference is now. What is it like now under Liu Kang's creation? And for a moment, I remember like last time we were discussing this, there was like a why would Liu Kang keep Mortal Kombat? We've just talked about what choice is the reason. But when I think about it as well, it's not like even if he wanted to take choice away, I don't think he can fully. He can like instill some because Kronika, from MK11,
Hmm.
kept trying to erase Raiden. And
Right, but he
and
kept.
Raiden kept doing things that she couldn't control.
Hmm.
So there are ways of like breaking the rules. Like it's like, oh, there's a script for time, but fuck, you're not doing what I want you to do, and
Yeah,
so
it's
I don't think he can just snap his fingers and control everyone. Because if he could, that's what Kronika would have done,
yeah, because what it wasn't. I
right?
think with Kronika's plan, it was Raiden and Liu Kang were never allowed to be allies. They had to, in some way, be separated. Or,
Well, she wanted him dead, and she wanted Liu Kang to kill him. And in every reality, they became enemies. But I think Raiden always won.
oh, okay.
And she wanted Raiden gone because Raiden was always the one who brought the Earthrealm heroes together and defeat, Shinnok, who is Kronika's son, and every attempt at Kronika's creation, Raiden meddled in. So she wanted him gone.
That actually, honestly, her plot always went over my head.
A little bit, right.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you would love to see in the roster?
Okay, in the roster.
Yeah.
You would be awesome, would be sick, right? Because I highly doubt they're going to call him Raiden, right?
Okay.
But they could, right? Getting an old character from two of the previous games. He was only in 2 games before they rebooted the whole thing, and give Raiden, Mortal Raiden, this name. Call him Shujinko. I think that'd be so good.
I mean, it'd be cool for us. I don't. No, I couldn't see them.
They'll call him Raiden. They'll call him Raiden. Of course
they will.
I know, but...
And if Shujinko was to come along, he would be Shujinko.
I know, but that'd be a nice way of doing it.
I know. I hear you. I'd love to see Ermac back. Ermac wasn't in 11.
He wasn't, and he's very cool.
I love Ermac.
Actually, just put in all the ninjas except for the ones that can't be in it, so it'd be noob. But I'm not put them all in.
I like a nice varied roster as well, though. I would love to see, if there is a conquest mode, I would love to see like characters that show up in conquest mode that aren't in your roster, that are just like Easter eggs and things like that. Like, how cool would it be if a character, like, maybe there's not enough room for, say, the collector, from MK?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But maybe if you're going around conquest mode, he's a merchant.
Yeah, as in you can buy from him, like
you can just buy from him. He'll trade shit with you, like, or you might meet Master Boraicho, and maybe he's not playable, but maybe he can give you wisdom or guidance, or he tells you lore. Things like that.
Yeah, he would be cool to have though, because it's been a while since we've gotten Boraicho in the roster, so it would be cool to have him. But yeah,
who else hasn't been in the roster for a long time, but I have no idea how they would animate the character, and I don't know if it's even and he's one that I would have thought, if you're going to have him, he would have been like a pre-order bonus. Motaro. Like, they've done Goro and stuff, right? It's been a while since Motaro. Like, Motaro has not been brought into the modern era.
Yeah, fuck it. Bring in Motaro.
Why not?
Because they did Kitaro. In Mortal Kombat 9, you had Goro and Kitaro.
Kintaro, yeah.
Kintaro. And was Shiva in Mortal Kombat 9?
Yeah, and she was in 10, right?
Oh, I don't know if she was in 10.
She shows up in 11.
She shows up in 11. She's a playable character. She's a DLC character, and she does show up in 11. But yeah, no, they haven't had Motaro. Like,
yeah,
I think in the background he's in it.
In the background in 9.
And like when the city's getting destroyed or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That would be an interesting one.
I don't know if he'd play. He'd probably play like shit, but it could be interesting.
Bring back Cobra, man. Yeah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. So yeah, I mean, obviously we need to. I think we need to see some gameplay too, to see what's new about this, because it's clear that they're doing something new with it. When do you think we will see Mortal Kombat gameplay?
Summer Game Fest.
I'm right with you. Right with you. I know some people think that maybe it'll show up at the PlayStation Showcase next week.
Right.
It might.
Might.
But I think it has more of a chance of showing up at Summer Game Fest. Which is
because
not long after, but...
No, it's not long after. And also, I mean, they want to sell as many copies as possible. If you only put it at the PlayStation, not everyone's going to watch that. If you put it at the Summer Game Fest, more people are willing to tune into that. So you're going to get more audience kind of viewing it, and then therefore more pre-orders and stuff.
Plus, they revealed MK11 during the Game Awards. So
that is true,
there's a possible relationship there with Jeff Keighley. And as well, I just think they've announced it now. And it gives them just a little bit more time for people just to speculate, to be thinking about it, to be talking about it. I just think that it's not next week that we see gameplay, but give it another 2-3 weeks till Summer Game Fest happens. Suddenly, then it's a good time to start showing off. Here's some of the things you can expect from Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, great, because we've seen that. We've been talking about it. Here it is. And start building up momentum. And during the summer, keep showing a little bit more. So that by September, when it comes out, the hype, they've been riding the hype train.
Yeah.
But Yeah.
You know, you have to give people like us the time to do the speculation video and then the people
Yeah.
to watch it. And then you have
Yeah.
those other people who go onto like Twitter or Reddit and then they like see articles and then obviously that's how it works nowadays.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But
Ed
yeah.
Boon sends a picture of like I don't know, it's breakfast and everyone goes like, all right, well, this
What
obviously
does it
means.
mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean? Well, what it means is fatalities look sick, actually. The ending to that trailer was good.
Yes. Yeah, really
That
good.
was
Um,
class.
I knew it was coming this year though. This is crazy. Like fucking
Yeah, you should just start saying like if there's a game coming out, that's coming out in 2025, because then we'll all know, okay, we save up for 2025 for that game.
Oh, well, I could probably tell you now that if you want to know what's coming out in 2025, Insomniac's Wolverine is 2025. I don't know. Although I do actually think that. Well, okay. So that's Mortal Kombat 1. We have an idea of the concept, the story. We have the title now. We have a release date. Shang Tsung is a pre-order bonus. But we've yet to find out more about gameplay. So hopefully we will see some stuff soon at Summer Game Fest, maybe. But we'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think of Mortal Kombat 1? Are you hyped for this game? When do you think we'll see gameplay? And who would you like to see in the roster? I think obviously everyone we saw in the trailer is in the roster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not going to show Katana and Melina and then not have them in it. So we've got Kung Lao, we've got Raiden, we've got Katana, Melina, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, and Shang Tsung as a pre-order bonus. Some of those were obvious ones, though. Who else do you want to see? Are there deeper cuts you want to see? Are there characters you haven't seen in a while that you hope they bring back for this new dawn? Yeah, let us know your hype levels for Mortal Kombat 1. If you're watching the YouTube, jump down in the comments, share your thoughts. If you enjoyed this discussion, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, ring that notification bell for all future content, including when we talk about Mortal Kombat 1, when more information comes out in the future. And to those of you who listen to us on audio platforms, you can also touch base on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Brothers Take, again, to give your take on Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat! Thank you very much, everybody. We'll be back to talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.